Hi guys, still Merry Christmas. Finally I am back on track. I can start showing more of my own videos. I haven't been able to for a long time. It have been a challenge I hosted, and also and also it's been a lot of mess with the Christmas, you know, stressing for gifts and fixing house and all that. And then on top of that, we actually had pretty bad internet connection problems here, and I couldn't upload. And when I did, I had to do the videos for the participants from my giveaway, of course. So, but meanwhile, had all that problems and did the Christmas and all that. I crafted in between, and most of all, I crafted things that were meant for Christmas, and they are displayed around in my home, and I thought I would start sharing. And I have also so many other projects I haven't shared at all, and it's time. I better get cracking, put up speed somehow. So firstly, I want to show you a wall hanging I made. This is for me. Imagine that, I made something for me. That's like, wow, what? And I actually done that many times lately, and it's good to do something for yourself, not like something you're gonna give away all the time, which I usually do. So okay, here goes. And I used a napkin, what did I do with it? I Mod Podged it on a piece of fabric, and now that comes out a little stiffer than it would be if you printed the image onto fabric itself, but it's a good alternative to iron on paper, which is stinking crazy expensive, or actually printing directly on fabric. And I'm not willing to put fabric into my printer because I'm afraid I will ruin it. It's just my typical luck. And I believe the napkin was given to me by June Angel Puce, and I have used goodies on this one here that I treasure, that have been given to me. I don't necessarily remember everything, but some things are easier than others. I believe this piece here was given to me by Virginia. I think so. Like these pieces here and that, I do know because it's so fragile and very old. Very old. You see, this is antique, not vintage. And that is from Spare Marbles 2012. This here, that's actually pillar candle decoration, and that was given to me by my BFF here in Norway, and she have an interior store, so she have all kinds of things, and sometimes things break, you know. And okay, and then I layered first cardboard to make it stiff, then the Mod Podged image. Now when I did this, I only put the glue underneath the napkin. I didn't put it on the top to avoid the shininess that glue will give you. And see, there's a sparkle on it, but that's not the glitter. It's actually me putting on some sparkle. I made a flower what you call a lily flower, and not so many layers this time. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, which is 4 doilies. And then I used these pineapple cutouts of so-called pineapple crochet pattern doily, and they make superb leaves for bigger flowers like this. And here's a couple of very pretty stick pins, and the top part there is actually an Arta cake from Amy Levy. And these here, as I said, I think from Spare Marbles 2012. I had to retake this video because something weird happened. And then here you see I fussy cut out this fabric here, and I also put a piece of it here so it kind of went into the image a little bit, and making the edges less square, even though it's pretty square, but and this one is actually emphasizing that, but still giving that soft look with the rounded edge. This more frilly, very fragile appliques, and it's just this is so old. This is not vintage, it's antique, so clearly. And here's some lace ribbon or whatever trim you might call it. I have ordered, and I put this lace here also on this sides to make it symmetrical. I made little flowers to kind of stop the wall hanging and begin the hanging, sort of, to make a statement up here so it's not so bottom heavy. And I used little rosettes and some bling. These are a little tad smaller than the one I have in my store, and I have similar, but they are white pearl. These ones are peachy. And I used the same trim around here to make the flower as I used here. So I'm kind of reusing the same thing several times, but in a different way to make it all connect together. And here's also a very fragile one. You can see this here. And this fabric is so thin, and it's also from Spare Marbles. So Diana, as you see, things have been given a new life as you wished, and now this has been hanging in my wardrobe. Yes, I know it sounds funny, but in Norway we don't enter the living room instantly when we go in the front door. We enter a hallway, or actually a small room, before a wind catching room we call it, before we enter the hallway. And adjacent to the wind catcher room is a wardrobe, and there's no door, so it's have to be kind of kept pretty and nice, even though we have the shoes and clothes there. So this has been adoring the walls in there now for Christmas. Now I have many more videos to make, and so I guess I just have to keep cracking. So I hope you enjoyed this and liked what you see, and I hope you got some inspiration, and I hope to see you again soon. And I also want to wish you a very happy new year. You all are such a blessing for my life. It's pretty amazing. Thank you so much, so much. Bye.